Alright, welcome to the stream. Today we're checking out the 6.2 content that they've just added to the game. There's a few places we could start. I'm not going to start with the MSQ right now. Might leave that for a little bit later, because it's kind of cool. So there's no point going there quite. Let's have a look. What have we got here? So I don't know where it is exactly. I haven't checked out any of the or anything like that, but I do know that they've kind of updated all the stuff like that for the game. Oh, and perfect example, this guy right here, they've added some stuff like that. So finishing stuff. So that's that. Everybody likes that circle whole thing. So, there is a place. Where is that? I think down one of these hallways here. Re-added things like really good. Gift exchange. Yeah, okay. This guy. Yep. Could be down the other side. Here we go. Here's where all the cool kids like. Homestone exchange. Token. And gemstone. Okay, cool. Right, so gear exchange and homestone exchange. Pretty much where we're at, I believe. The new stuff is it? The new stuff's called causality. So that's level, okay, 620. That's probably all the new stuff. Have a quick look through stuff here, see if I can where the new glowy stuff is. I'm not up to date with like the latest Toadstone stuff or anything like that. Like, I've not really been doing any endgame content. I've been so far behind in content that I've never actually current. So this 6.2 stuff is really good. To kind of be there at the end, but I will be doing my that's level 5. A little bit low. Have a little bit. terms of currency, looking at elegant tomes and poetics, which is normal, astronomy, which I already have, validity, which I believe is the new one. Discontinued. So, current content is of course. Warrior monk. So if I was looking at the monk here, at the Lunar Envoys houses, it's all the striking. Striking. That's the kind of stuff that we guess so. Okay. Up with it. Alright, gear. Face guard's always interesting. They never want to wear the face stuff. Cool. See. Oh. So yeah. Really doing any of these classes on unfortunately. Not anymore, but I've other class to do. So, character on Oceania. You know? There's a toggle effect thing. Well, I'm sure there's a little bit more to it than that. I don't know where. Not very good endgame at all. So I know. Right, so what I'm gonna do now is gonna head back to I believe it is... I think that's where the Sanctuary quest starts. That's the thing I'm mostly interested in. Everybody's... So... Let's have a look. Horror... Sanctuary. One. Sanctuary, the clueless crier employed by Taru's boutique. Explicitly does not recognize them. Good evening to you, my fine fellow. Come see Taru's boutique in flesh. No doubt might I interest you in one of the world's famous silk socks that wearing there. Heavens, your Kyo. Rose told me all about you. Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately that happiness is fine. Please wait a moment, I'll go fetch her immediately. There's a couple of other things like I think there was some stuff like that in 6.1, which so that's not up to date. So there you are, Q. Alright, I've kept you waiting. Business is booming. I can hardly keep up. Complaining it feels like only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer. You look good. Or you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. Prize for you. A gift, in fact, a gorgeous, above all properly written. And Sanctuary. There we go. How good. Got that right. Taru, I'm presenting you with your very own island. I know you will be tempted to demur with, are you certain? Or, you're far too kind, quite certain, and yes, I know. But I hope you can accept this gift in the spirit of friendship. I have seen the weight of burdens you carry firsthand after all. Supposed to become the champion of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves a very few places you might free of duty and expectation. I considered where you might find such an oasis. An idea washed over me like an oncoming tide. The sea in an island paradise with naught but the serenity of nature for miles. Even what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? Read my mind. Clairvoyant. You know, by the by, I see a great fortune in the immediate future. Truly, there is no time like the present to be on our way. So we make them more breed. Balden is sleeping near the Aetherite. He should be expecting us. Go. Little island. West Logo. Morabri Brydock. As far as I've heard so far, there's lots of gathering that goes on the island. You can have people visit your island and put your minions out. guide you. The little mistress told me to expect you. Said, be along shortly yourself. Speak of the devil. For the occasion. There you go. I thought I'd dress light for our voyage, even in the notorious humidity of the sun. His order, Belden. Aye, just give me an holler when you're ready to set sail. Nothing to fear where we're going, not since any marauder with an onsense in them up their axe. Cool. This old island sanctuary business came about from the Admiral reckoning we need something to do. Now piracy's off the table. Matter of fact, just look at me, a bloody stand-up citizen, ferrying folks around. Any road, you're packed rather light for the venture of this sort. Do you realize your responsibility for bringing your own to a sacrifice? Not to worry, we'll procure everything there. But now, how in the hells you plan to do that? With something in mind, let's just say the idea was good enough to land us a plane. So, best of luck. You both. Itching to see your new domain, so I'll fill you in on all the juicy details. Preparations will leave the port the moment you give the word. Waiting for you on the ferry. Island Sanctuary. So, I'm not really that much into, like, kind of like little games where you build up areas and do whatever you want with it, but this could be a bit of fun. And, you know, these kind of things, you know, other games of the sort. Ahoy there, lad. Where can I take you? My island. Where I want to go. Dream server load. Oh my god. Of course. Look at all these people. We're unable to travel to the island sanctuary. Please try again later. Yep, that's expected. So, of course, I could sit forever and try to. So I don't know what the deal is with this. So they'd have, is it a server load on the people that are in the server, and then you can only have a certain amount for people beyond their islands, or what? So it's something I'm going to have to look into a little bit more. So I guess you could sit here and spam the travel to your island thing to try and get in, but I actually haven't heard of anyone having trouble trying to get onto their own island. There you go. A little bit of spamming got me there, so pretty much exclusively hanging out on their own. Getaways for their role-playing. Alright, Kyo, look towards the horizon. Beautiful, isn't it? Where is this? Flat beach. Cool. Right. Nothing like a sea voyage to rekindling the adventure. Think this untamed isle is yours to cultivate, see fit, or not, as it were. nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway, a not so. So, the refreshing caress of the wind, the soothing whisper of the waves, how liberating. I am looking forward to joining you. It may come as a bit of a surprise, but the isle was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used as a supply base. Fortunately for us, a group disbanded years ago, and the isle has since been largely a natural state. As you know all too well, Merlwood's never been one to sit around idle. Had her eyes on the Dalers, formulating plans for island settlements for years now. That a sense of peace settled through the realm, she finally decided to put those plans in motion. I've chosen a chosen few have been permitted to come keep of their private islands in this vast archipelago. You're one of them. My industrious idea of procuring all the materials needed to settle here locally struck a chord with the Admiral when she read my proposal, so much so that she was happy to grant me a deed. Okay. You'll be handing hope this job. Not to worry, I've arranged for ample assistance. I shall happily introduce you in just a moment, but you need to follow me towards charming little clearing I've designated as your base of operations. If we simply clamber up the slope ahead, lead along the path, soon bump into, well, you'll see. Malicious Furball. To introduce the Malicious Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Oh well, if it isn't the owner himself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you whether you desire or not. Oh yes, I think we'll get along fine. My friend here, I took the liberty of preparing a variety of other mammals to assist you with the construction of the isle. You'll be pleased to know that they're our latest and greatest models developed by one of the most brilliant minds. I heard that a professor for the studium was searching for means to make advanced automata. To make a long story short, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and managed to acquire all of them for an unbeatable price of free. Ah, for a little charmer. I understand the mammoths were produced in secret whilst in the forum of the formulated plan Exodus, intended to be used as laborers on distant stars to help constructing a new home for the people of Aetheris. It seems all reason for their existence vanished when the threat to our war was a race. As you imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do, what will have life work. But after some negotiation, I convinced him to entrust them with us, on the condition that we share the data retrieved from the development isle. Further, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and a half to draw all the necessities of the planet itself, there is ample practical justification for experimenting. The Admiral's vision is all walks of life, access to the island sanctuaries, and my idea might just be the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand and equipment needed for such a bold endeavor, it is a simple matter of subsist safely and comfortably in a remote location. But that limits potential I'll keep with paltry. What are those without such funds who simply wish to enjoy nature and live off the land? We must prove that the feat is possible, and assist in providing these I'll keep with the knowledge that they need to succeed. Then, will these islands be truly... Right, not Mistress. With authentic Charlian ingenuity and know-how at core tips. This simple-minded individual, despite the enhancements of the vocal organ design, mechanism still gets stuck from time to time. Goodness, that's a relief. Should I leave you to get properly acquainted, or return to see the fruits of your partnership when you're ripe for the picking? For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Cultivate the land or explore the children's shores. Welcome to the island. Given the word when you're finished ogling the surroundings, I'd prefer to get on with this sordid business sooner than later. I also should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. Of course. It's going to be in Nuts. May now visit the islands. Of a party member, free company member who is unlocked the feature by speaking with Belden in docks. Unable to visit the island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to the island. There is no one on the isle in question, or if the isle in question has reached its capacity. Furthermore, you must be an acquaintance of the homeworld if you wish to visit your island. You may invite party members, free company members, and friends to visit your island once it has reached the sufficient stage of development. Okay, got to be built up a little bit before you can unlock some. That's a little bit of motivation right there. Island quest. Good. Welcome to your new home in your own personal island sanctuary. All the wilds, build landmarks, grow crops, tend the animals, enjoy everything Slice of Paradise has to offer. Okay. No class job restrictions, adventures of all inclination life, regardless of crafting and gathering as you are. Nice. Okay, accumulate island experience by engaging in activity on your island. Increase your sanctuary rank. As your sanctuary rank increases, so too will the facets of the island life available to you. Realize visions of your newfound sanctuary following a series of simple steps, and life on your island will be nothing short of a bit bigger. Understand what I must do. I have to sign a confirmation for your island. That's so funny. Oh, right. Okay. So, yes, it'd probably be nice to at least side quests in. Now listen, Kyo. May I call you Kyo? Well, anyway, I will. But before we get started, I want to make it very clear that while you may be the owner, I command the mammoths, and as such, I demand considerable sum. I will hate for us to get off on the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond this slope lies a clearing that Mr. believed would serve well as a base of operations. Give it a look, shall we? Okay. Fine place to set up shop, would you not agree? Yes, I think it will do nicely. Now, while it has much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as the white baboons buttocks. We'll need some form of shelter in the elements if we're truly to make some place. Mistress Tartaru has told me of your exploits, but I think it's safe to assume chopping down a tree with bare hands is outside your repertoire. No, not so much. I'd ask. Even if you could, we need tools dedicated to work for this nature. As such, the first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You'll need 3 palm leaves and 2 stone branches. With 3 palm leaves and branches. Follow east along the path to make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Okay, should you get any funny ideas about exploring the isle and opting waste in the rain, you'll find my twin, the Furious Furball, waiting here for you instead. You know what? I hope that's actually a thing. That, like Animal Crossing, dude that Doesn't like you when you sign out. Before you go, I have something for you. It's called the Islekeep's Index. It's to help you keep track of your projects here on Island. I can't have you running around watering mammoth. That should be all for now. Safe travels. I'll be waiting here should you need me. If I've disappeared, it's because I've been mauled by a wild animal, I assure you. Alright. Index is now available to access the interface for crucial information regarding that. You can now collect materials and more with the gather mode, which may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon from the mode selection Islekeep Index. For additional information regarding gathering on the Isle, access the guide from the Islekeep's Index. Okay. So, you may perform all actions necessary to develop your island essentially by utilizing the modes available. Index. Finally, you make use of the actions, answer modes to become the master of your new domain. Okay. Right. So, this is the Islekeep Index. Where are we gonna keep that? Suppose we could probably keep it. It might do alright over here by the map. This command yet for settings on the okay. Alright. So probably submit. That's a little better. Guide. Sanctuary rank. Seafarers Crowley. Islanders Crowley. So that must be currency. So mode. Free mode. And gather mode. Right. We want to go to gather mode. I don't know what that does. It might just show the it might show like gathering them. Gathering. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff in here that we haven't gathered yet. Okay. Good to know. So materials. Produce, stock, stores, and tools. Okay, so there's a bunch of tools. So I guess once of each type, I guess. So you can be here forever to work on these types. So we can turn that off. Turn that off. Developing your islands. Stuff I've seen so far. Sanctuary best it can be. Visions will appear as objectives on your list. As you realize visions, additional goals and development features available. Rank the no higher than sanctuary rank 3 for certain. Okay. Index mode. Modes require you to choose a specific item to use. In such case, an item icon will appear in this Islekeep's Index. Select item. Item. Main menu. Rank. So the Seafarers Crowries are a letter specific. Count in the possession is displayed next to the blue icon at the bottom of it. Island currency another currency. The amount you possess. We don't really know what they're about yet. Okay. Gathering. So the gather feature allows you to collect resources and materials from your islands. Gather materials on your island by enabling gather mode from the next to interact with this. Oh no, okay. While some materials may be collected with your bare hands, they are limited in variety and utility. Others tools are required. The Islekeep's stone hatchet, for example, will enable you to gather some resources may be interacted with, even though you have no gather. Gathering materials were recorded in the sanctuary log. Access to the sanctuary log from the file keeps the next confirmed resource location. Okay, resource location. So, gather mode. We still don't have any tools I need to gather. And I don't know if this is permanently up here, but let's see if where is it? Yes, Pete. Logs. Wondering. Gathering. For sure. Now I can toggle that on. I'd probably just have a bit of. Okay, so Island Sanctuary at the moment, the coziest of cabins. The gather mode enabled collect the necessary branches, stones, and leaves. So let's go into the area that we over here we should be able to see. There we go. Gathering node. Going on in the background. That's cool. Alright, so island. So, I mean, this is just like there's only like a really simple action gathering. I guess with your hands, you probably don't need a whole bit of that. We're gathering a few different things. Earning a bit of experience. You can see I need 3,000 to level up. Palm leaf. Don't know what I'm gonna need. Probably gonna need all the resources. So, island vine. Island branches. So I don't know if some of these are set things to collect or if it's RNG, if it gives one thing on. Seem to be just getting the same thing from each node that looks like. So island vines is that and pump. We'll just see. So Alright, so that's island stone. Needed a couple of them. Okay, island sand. And that anyway. Got over here. Bit of stone. And again. Really hunt for some of these, aren't they? Got their island branch. So I need one more stone and one more palm leaf. To get them going back the way I came. Hey, there's a map. Skip over the pumpkin. So, at least the map kind of indicates where I'll get the rest. They're underneath. So I better go into the zones. Have a better chance of actually. I wonder if they've actually got things for like why have an island don't have treasure? Really, you know. Hey, rock. All right, got ourselves some stone. Now. Oh, I have everything. Go find this little furball. Big is this area? Looks like there's quite a few locations. Right, so I have everything I need. Excellent, you've collected everything. Move on to crafting your very own. Then a hatchet. While you were out there gathering, little more than scavenge the odd branch here. Trees, yes? Well, that will all change in just a moment. With the hatchet in hand, you may hack away at as many trees as you like, for raw timber and tree sap. The brilliance of the hatchet's design, a design of my own making, that even a non-mammoth like yourself can craft it with your own two non-mammoth hands. Isn't that wonderful? Right, I've uploaded the blueprints for the design to your index. Go on and make the hatchet. Okay. Crafting feature is now available. Access the Sanctuary crafting log from the index to review the materials necessary to craft an item. Select said material again. The Arkeep stone hatchet recipe has been added to the Sanctuary crafting log. Crafting this tool will allow you to gather from logs from trees by cutting them down. Right, so crafting log. We can manage minions, material allocation, manage hideaway, and craft tools. So here we can go. So gonna be fun, but just in this just a little bit. Not too much just yet. Okay. Cool. So I got myself a tool. So now I go to inventory, tools. Okay, so it doesn't look like you need to equip anything. You just can see the nodes once you after them. So let's see. Yes, indeed, a hatchet. With it, you can now collect all the logs you could ever want or need. Let's move to the next phase, shelter. Yours should be able to cut through even the thick of bark of the palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs, a material vital to our soon-to-be built haven. Okay. First building we make shall naturally be the most important, as it will be very foundation to our base of operations. Seeing as I have a gift for you, I have a gift for naming things, I think it's best we leave matters of nomenclature to yourself. Hereby dub this essential facility the Cozy. Oh my back. Built. Goodness, I'm due for a healthy amount of grease after that ordeal. Anyway, I prepared for the land. You'll need to prepare the rest. Take the longboard beside me to review the materials you need for the cabin. Building a cabin is and not a tool. The amount of materials required is are a magnitude above what's needed before. Take your time collecting them if you must, but not too much. Meanwhile, I'll round up the other mammoths in preparation for constructing the cabin and begin ordering them around. You know what I do best. Construction feature is now available. Access a longboard to review the materials necessary to construct the facility and collect said materials to build it. Alright, so this is the longboard. Okay, and that's the plot. So, cozy cabin. Alright, so we need palm island logs, palm leaves, island stones, so another 5 of them. Can't quite construct it. So, let's head off and complete the next. I think the mount speed's supposed to be quite good, but I don't actually know if I can. Okay. Yes, so the mount speed is actually pretty fast. That they really upped it for this. Can't quite fly yet. You have to unlock that, I believe. But this is so much faster. Can't go on water though. Old Midgar summer cannot cross the streams. Okay, let's go collect some stuff. Alright, we're sitting in the area. Island sap and island log. So you get a couple of things from down. RNG, it might be RNG. Palm log. You might not get everything. Island log. Island log. I don't need any sand quite yet, but there's a whole bunch of logs here, stones here by the looks of it. So, island stone. This should get me to 5, I think. Good, good. Like this one, I'm no doubt gonna need even more. I needed sand, I collected that before. So, I need island palm leaf. So... I can kind of see on the mini-map and the things that I... But it's not really... I learned... Ah. Let's just collect whatever's in front of us, because I'm going to need all of it. Log. Okay. That's what I need. So that... Kinda... Right. It's gonna be these little palm trees. So get both of those resources. I'll quickly do those resources. Too bad. Got some rocks again. We might as well gather some weight for those little palm. Down. Yep, looks like I've got another tree. So, island palm logs, 6. 4 more of those. 3 more palm logs. Now, like there might be a couple of palm on the other side. Oh. And he just carries back over into, like anything you do, it carries back over into the game at all, as far as I'm aware. Need one more. Really? Back. I think it should be all good now. One. So that should do the job. Got everything we need. Go in. Yeah, so the PS5 controller has sounds of the mounts coming. Really cool. Got them out way, so good to see. Really cool mount up there. Top 3. Right, so we're ready to build our cabin. So Island Sanctuary is available to any level 1. So you'd have to just have access to Old Charlene to actually get to this point, and you have to, I believe, have the Endwalker main story quests done. So you'd have at least one character at level 9. But you can go into a level of character. Let's construct a cozy cabin. Man, they could add so much. Got our little guys at work. Don't think I've been told what the payments are. Guess we'll find out. Alright. That's a bit of a cabin. And got old Tom Nook over here. Finally, a place to escape the occasional downpour. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it's home. It's technically your home. Why get fussy about the details? Rest your head on the cot or call your friends over. You're free to use it. I've taken the liberty of calling a few of my own friends. In fact, I think you'll find them most charming. They can provide services you will undoubtedly value. May access the orchestra to play your favorite tunes and exchange your items at merchant stations inside the cozy cabin. There you go. May have access to other. Said that. As development of your own island sanctuary progresses, you will earn 2 calories. Seafarer's carry may be earned to realize visions, developing the isle and performing various activities in your island sanctuary. The island carries may be earned by selling materials in your inventory to the end. enterprising exporter in the cozy. Friends, food company members, and party members who now visit Island decide who may or may not enter. The sanctuary settings from the Isle keeps index. No further ado, go and see the crazy cabin for yourself. There you go, vision realized. Did it. The coziest. Alright, so we have the enterprising exporter and we have the horrendous. Want to know what I do? But my name? I thought it was obvious then. Well, what I do is quite simple. I take any of the materials you've collected on the island and sell them for carries on your behalf. Don't worry, I never take anything for myself. Trust me. Sell materials to the enterprising exporter and change for the irons. Right, so export materials. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to exchange for carries, grab materials, produce things, bulk. So I'm not going to get rid of anything yet because I don't know what I need. So purchase items with carries and okay, let's see what kind of items we can. So Isle Explorers hat, 3,000, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, boots, shirt. Try this on. So this is the real end game gear right here. So this is the most important thing. Right. Boots. Trousers. No, I did. Okay. Hats. Cool. Nice little. Weapons. No other category. Oh, here we go. Others. So. Aesthetics and opinions. Oh, so there's some dye in here as well. Okay. Crafting material. I'm sure that they're... What else can we buy? Field track. Climate display. Normal stuff. Well, that's cool. Bunch of little things to buy. Lots to work to. So let's see what the vision is. Notice for yourself already, the island receives a dreadful amount of sunlight. In fact, it's desirable for growing crops. Cultivation is your sort of thing. Yes, you speak to us, wouldn't it? The producer. You find the indolent oath, no doubt lowering here. Find some excuse not to do any sort of work for the producer. Solely for myself. Cropland, main LB unlocked. Speak with the producer in the hideaway to begin your aspiration. Farmer. So that is just a little north of here. But I think it's at the top for this area. Cool path. Alright, sort of busy here, looking at the grass. Quite green, You've noticed, and gonna ask me to clear the area, aren't you? Yeah. Go on, mate. Alright, well then, let's get this over with. So, let's just chop down all the native trees. You don't need any of them. We've got an island to build. Look at that. It really did. Area. Land ready. So, look at me, jumping with excitement. A fault in the programming, to be sure. Anyway, are you happy now? There's a cropland. I've even got some seeds for you to sow. Once they've been planted, make sure to water them. Oh, have you any questions? I suppose I can. I like this little guy. You can now plant seeds in empty plots using the sow mode, which you may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon mode selection screen. Okay. You can now water crops using the water mode, which may be enabled by icon from the mode selection index. So, don't really see myself doing a lot of gardening. Now, if they add fishing, however, if there's fishing, maybe doing it all the time. So, let's see. Gather, sow, what do I gather? We need to sow first. So, let's sow. Alright. You must select an item first. So, do I need to... Seeds. Ah, I did collect seeds. I collected pumpkin. Here we go. So... That's how you sow. Alright, let's just sow pretty much... Let's just do all the pumpkin. The only seeds I have right now, so why waste the space? And now that I've been in sow mode, I need to go water mode. Water everything. This is nice and simple. I find that so many people complain about the base games, like normal planting. Got to right into it or right into it. So they've just simplified, or it could be. I didn't even know. Never done that before in my. Right. So we sow, and then we water. Now, let's report to the. Down to burgeoning life, budding in the soil. Me neither, but I thought I'd ask. Anyway, you're welcome to plant. Crops require time and water to flourish in. Bereft of moisture, they will cease to grow. Crops can be considered watered after it has. Okay. You may harvest the produce yielded by fully developed crops with the gather mode, or ultimately dispose of undecided with cull mode. There will surely be a cull. Most of my time. So 700. So I'm gonna say so a lot. And I'm gonna know that I'll be saying so a lot. Seafarer's carry, there was 700 just from, so you get quite a lot from just completing visions. A little easy way down. It's been all but 5 minutes. Already had your fill of tilling land. What a productive little bee you are. Would that I had you under my employ. Anyway, let me think of another way to make productive use of your time. You like animal? Why did I bother to ask? Of course you do. You'll surely make fast friend with the creature comforter, another subordinate dog, and one who prefers the company of animals more than its own. You'll find the curious fellow standing across the bridge from the coast. Bastion may now be unlocked. Speak with the creature comforter in the north of the hideaway to advance your aspirant. Farmer. Okay. We can farm. How good. This game now has everything. You have to go back up here. Nearly rank 1. On my way to rank 1. No, rank 2. Let's just start at a rank 1. Okay. Are you ready to build a little home, some adorable animal? Yeah. I'll take care of getting this pasture nice and ready for you. You just breathe in the fresh air and relax, okay? Hey Zach, how you going? What's happening? Day off today, huh? Still in my screen. Welcome. Welcome to my island set. Right, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. We've built a nice little pasture, but as you've undoubtedly noticed, we've got no animals to put in it. That's why I prepared some small nets for you. We'll let you catch or critters. Word of advice, be gentle with the animals out there, and they'll treat you the same in return. But before you go, if you have any questions concerning the pasture, I'm always here to answer them. If I've learned one thing during my brief time in the world, it's that you should never be embarrassed to ask questions, friend. Never. You now capture animals by using code, which may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon from the mode selection in the arc. Makeshift net recipe has been added to the sanctuary crafting log, using this restraint to capture animals. Right, so let's change our mode once again. So we have the capture mode. Is there another mode there? Oh, so cull's the thing that's added for getting rid of. Cool, so we're in capture mode now, and we can go and find some little BC to capture, I guess. So let's. Awesome, buddy. What kind of creatures do you want to capture? At the moment, I think you can just get mammoths and like little sheep and stuff like that. I think that's all it's really. Yep. Offer. Select the item first. So select the item. Makeshift net. Okay. Food net made by attaching elastic cord. So we've got to start with the little guys first. Hey! Lost lamb. Okay. So I might as well... Well, one lost lamb needs a friend, right? So... Camp it away. Okay. Cool. So you can't get everything. So the ornery... Okay, let's get one of these as well. Cool. So let's get... items. Oh, okay, cool. So you have to... The nets aren't like infinite or anything. Okay, cool. So I've got one of each item. So let's head back. I suppose you probably have to craft like all that stuff to get a whole bunch of... You can probably buy them. Excellent work there, friend. Just excellent. Pasture's ready to come to life. Here, take this. It's some feed I prepared myself. I want you to have it. Try offering it to a pasture. Now feed the animals by using feed mode. Maybe enabled using the selected index. Okay. So the animals automatically come to the pasture. Feed them a pasture. Feed mode. Good that they've like made them all colors and stuff. Select an item first. So we have islands. Loves me. That loves me. Maybe not quite. Maybe we've got to build up to that. So you did it. I'm proud of you. When an animal has been fed and looked after by its master, feel loved. When an animal feels loved, it leaves a little something born from pure happiness. Leavings, I enable the gather mode from the RQ index to collect leavings from the animals in the pasture. Now interact with the animals in the pasture using pet and bathroom modes. Island sweet feed recipe has been added to the sanctuary crafting log, made from apples found in the island sanctuary. This feed will fill an animal's stomach, but it is only slightly improved. Island green feed and premium island green feed recipes. Crafting log made from vegetables grown in. These feeds will not only fill the animal's stomach, but noticeably improve. What are you up to today, Zach? Want some Xbox? Yay! There we go. First little rank up. So let's see here. What can I do? Need to change pet, beckon, sure. So pet. Okay. Licks your hand in joy. That's kind of good, actually. So mode. Second. Get over here. Follow me around now. No, it just goes to my immediate location. Okay. Now we go back to the full. You finished with the pasture already. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Perhaps next you'll find a use for the materials you've been getting from the animals in cropland. You could make a workshop and craft fireworks, handicrafts. Fine name as a. Lest you worry, you need not concern yourself with crafting. I'll make a subordinate, but I'll enjoy watching them. We're awfully pressed for space as it is, so we'll need to clear away for the trees around here. Build a workshop. All matters concerning the want of life and vegetate. Pathologic Pathfinder's job. Yeah, we got arcade mode done. It was good. Hideaway may be now expected. Okay. I started Cameron started a clear run from the start, and I joined and did that together from the beginning. You know, we had people dropping in and out, and we would sometimes disconnect ourselves. So, but we had 6 at the end doing like a final run. So, like, did any leavings? Thereabout. So, change to gather mode. I don't see any leavings, so I guess maybe they didn't leave any leavings. Okay. Tried to join. We couldn't tell, we wouldn't have been able to tell if it was you anyway, because you can't actually see, like, who's playing what character. So, you wouldn't have, you know, we wouldn't have known if you were there if you weren't in the party. So, had someone join at the last second so they could get that. Alright, the Pathological Pathfinder M. Ah, you must be the owner. Our friend told me today is the day I can finally do the job I was created to do. Will you let me do that job? Wait, this. Spacious. Take a seat. You're about to see something real special. You know, that's how you do it. Goodbye, irksome tree. Hello, vegetate. If you like what you saw today, always happy to do more. Need shells to get the necessary help. Few plots to build a workshop, or at least that's what told me. You can leave it as it is, or play around with it for all I can. If you decide to build a workshop, you'll be needing plenty of limestone, and you break your hatchet and try to chop a rock with it. So you should probably make a hammer. There's nothing better than a hammer for smashing. Outriders, huh? Yeah. I believe you've hit a good agreement here. They're so well team. Yeah, that's good. That's good. If it wasn't for all of the closures and trying to knock out Final Fantasy stuff like that, probably would have stuck with it a little bit longer. Might have to go back to it. We'll get past some of the stuff I want to do, actually. Suppose there's enough space for you to release your minions, but I can't see why you'd want that. Are we, your loyal, hard-working hermits, not enough for you? Because releasing them, you're saying, okay, new plots of land are available. Further expansion if it's possible, but you will need a sizable amount of Sarah's cowardly defenses, of course. I'll keep stone hammer recipes are added to this crafting log. Crafting this new tool will allow you to gather various stones from may now release your minions and allow them to roam various locations within your hideaway. Yay! Access manage your minions from the Archives again. Alright. So if you release your minions, then you just drop wherever you want. Like, do they hear, but they're with you when they're with you. Then regarding the closures, well done, God. Yeah. Yep, I'm at the end of Blacklist as well. So I've done Far Cry 3, and I only have to do the story in the first Rainbow Six. I might even just so as well. But I've been working on the Game Pass stuff and leaving Mist. That's done, and I'm doing 12 minutes, which is, you know, been a bit of a ride, trying to work out the different paths to do different things in that game, to get the right connections. You pretty much have to like get people on your side without going far. So unlock more dialogue, do it again, unlock more dialogue, again and again and again. Conviction, I've been doing, we haven't gone back to it for a while, but I was doing that with Cameron. The horde mode thing. So we've done it since we're done with Blacklist. You know, we could probably go do that. We'll see. Could do that as a soon. Right. So where are we at? We need. Okay. So I have all the resources to build my stone hammer. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Alright, so I now have the stone hammer. I can now build feed and nets. Good. So let's have a look at settings. So friends can come, free companies and audience. I will leave all of that. Really have anyone coming. But so next up, our next level vision, Workshop of Wonders. Construct a workshop after collecting the requisite materials. Gather island logs, palm leaves, limestone, vines, and island sand. So the only thing we haven't really seen, I think, but we are now in gathering mode. Head over. Yeah, okay. Did you just want to do that with a couple of us? Because we could probably double box. Like, between all of us, probably double box. I know we want to do co-op and stuff. We can go back to that. We need to get 1989 TMA. So, once that's done, we can look at the other game. So, but, I tell you, until we sort out chat on the 360, I don't know if I ever want to play a 360 game with you again. Communication is so rough. When we want to do like stuff in TMNT, and there are clear like strategies for the bosses and stuff, it'd be really nice if you actually knew the strategies, where to avoid the enemies and stuff like that. That'd be nice. Bit of an issue, but hey, we'll get through it. We got through most of the game, right? So like it's not been such a big. But yeah, we need to chat. That's half the fun. Play co-op game and no. Why would we do that? Yeah, we need practice, but like there are specific strategies that work really well for the bosses. It isn't one of the guides until have a look at something. But the stuff that we worked out when we were playing Hiku are really good strategies, and most of those do translate from the guides as well. But we never looked at any guides. So if you want a little bit of a hint on strategies, go check out the guides. But yeah, we can practice. We just don't have to be doing it forever. So game to play though, fun game. Yeah, well, that's one of the strategies we've worked out, where you can kind of hold him in one place, where he goes up and down and circle motion. Alright, so I don't need any rocks. Let's go. Challenge log. I forgot about the challenge. I'll move. Okay. So I'm getting a little bit lost. I need to go back to this. Go to the top left corner each time. Okay, but highway seems but a glitch never works. What glitch are you talking about? Is all you have to do is the up in that top left corner. You just stay up there and jump, and the helicopters can't get you. And then when all of the guys come out, you just jump around and avoid them, and don't attack them. Because if you don't attack them, then no more enemies come. As soon as you attack them, and one of them dies, you'll get another helicopter, and we have to helicopter. But we can't deal with guys and helicopters at the same time, because the helicopters, you can't jump around all over the screen, destroying you. So you stay up in the top left corner while the helicopters are there. They go away naturally. The 4 guys come out, and you jump around until you get past like the bridge area, and you kind of wait a little bit after that, and then it basically just ends itself. And then once you're far enough through, then you kill the enemies, and then the level ends. So you don't have to do anything else outside of the 4 enemies that come. You just jump around for ages. So, which is, you know, where you have to learn those strategies. Still outside the zones. I need to pay attention to the map. Getting some of the reason. Yes, today in Final Fantasy XIV we learn strategies to defeat bosses in the original TMNT 1989 game. limestone. Good, good, good. Okay, so... we haven't really had to change our tool or anything. It just gathers whatever it can from the tools that you have. Still hitting some of the same things, but we're getting different resources. Areas. So we'll go to vine leaves. One more palm. Normal trees as well, or normal logs. So we should be able to get a normal log. Stick to the zone though. That'll help just find the croppers. Island sand, so we need one more island sand. Limestone. We still need 3 more limestone. Hit all these rocks. So now we just need a couple of logs. That. One more log. Out of 10. So we're nearly halfway. We are halfway through our next rank. So there's a couple of things here. So facility longboard. I wonder if these are set things. Construct a facility. Like workshop. Okay, so whatever this facility is, there doesn't seem to be anyone I can talk to. But it probably opens up. Two longboard. Okay. Move facility. You don't need to move anything. If I was looking over here, constructive facility, still only just a upload. Let's see if Pathfinder has any. I see you boardwalk shop. Shame. I liked how the place looked before. Anyway, I suppose you can have a team member, a team of mammoths craft stuff now. If you have them sell the items they craft, it should become a valuable. Cowries, wish you can then give to myself and other like-minded models so we can keep doing what we do best. Before I forget, don't expect any buildings to be constructed as quickly as this one got. The team worked extra hard since there are no functioning facilities to speak of, but now that there are, there's hardly any wrong. The workshop is now available. Speak with the tactful taskmaster near the cozy cabin to set up a production schedule. Constructing a building will now require a set amount of hours Earth time. Okay. At least it's not Japanese night, daytime, or whatever it was in Final Fantasy. Like their daytime. Japanese days. No, like, I mean, we never knew when that time was, so never work out, translate it from like Australian time, work out when it actually took over. Constructing a building now requires a set amount of time before it passes. All buildings aside from the cozy cabin may be moved to a different location by accessing the appropriate longboard by selecting move facility from the menu. For additional information regarding the above features, access the guide from the Archive Index. Maximum sanctuary rank has now been increased. Okay. Raise your sanctuary up to 1 level. Crafting recipes and with buildings. Vision real life. Speak with the delicious. Rank up. Oh, good. Right. This is once lush land was the last begun to look like a proper civilization. Away with the trees, the bugs, the sunlight, the sights, I say. Let there be bricks and buildings and subjects employed. About time to retire to the cabin. Here may capture wild animals, sow seeds, and remove what vegetation abides the soil to build wondrous mammoth edifices. Just eat one of those Pathfinder units. Just about as far as I can throw them. I'll tell you this myself just in case. Should you wish to begin production of craft works, speak to the tactful taskmaster. Further questions or experiences, trouble, I encourage you to review Archives. Made it precisely for such occasions after all. Okay, so you're out. I don't need to talk to you anymore? Yes. Now unlocked all of the key features available in. Now free to cultivate the land, see fit, and create an island. Alright, good. Delicious furball. See what other kind of stuff we can. Ability. But really, it's just a workshop in here. Wondering. I don't actually know if you need more than one ability, right? So, or if you save that space, something else. So, because I don't want to build more than one thing. I don't need to build one thing, but. So we've got our key features, Um, yeah, close, locked, capture that. Blah. Crafting log. Tools. Okay, cool. So this is the thing that we probably. So palm log, palm vine, island for ore. Alright, so I don't know if you can actually set that as an objective. Good. Kind of whack it up on the side. Right click. Hey though. Island vine. You can actually craft the island vine, so you don't have to find them. It's gonna be like that. Alright, let's at least try and get the builder's tool, right? So there's obviously another quest up here, but it wants me to probably have at least the builder's tool. Trees. So we need to go into gather mode. Might be able to pull the crafting log up. But it looks like the thing I'm gonna have up on the screen. I can see. Okay. Okay. Log. I need 12 palm logs. Looks of it. I might have. Only got one palm vine. No idea what for, so we might. Okay, for a little bit. I want to kind of know what's going on. There's some big beasties over here. Capture. No. Maybe not. This stuff. Okay. Collect them already in. But I might as well get... Built? Island vine. Oh, my bad. Bit of a hidden. I don't know if it's somewhere I can actually. I think it's just off the map. Blankets. Maybe there's something. Probably not. Pretty damn empty. Let's see all. Overload sensors. Handle it. That help? How about that? Feel a little bit better. You can just it's a one button press. A little bit no. Also a good handy way to take screenshots. So there is actually a screenshot mode of something. But I do kind of just like angle the camera. But you can basically turn off and on pretty much everything you want. So depends on what you do, what you need to be. No, I don't know what that was. I have to turn my screen back on so I can see what I gathered. What did I just gather? Island stone. Copper ore, iron stone. Okay, cool. You do get the copper ore from the rocks. Just RNG. So I have 5 out of 10 of them. I could probably just do a circle around again in that area. Now, since I know where they are. At least right. So I've got palm logs, 2 island vine, still need some more. Take it from the normal rock, find the put up. Do another circle. And I'm sorry. can. Gather as much as you can. A bunch of vines. It's gonna be the worst. Dealing with stone and buttons. Yeah. It's I'm using mouse and keyboard. Made it a little bit easier. There are ways to do it with the controller. This game is built to use the controller first and foremost. You know, built ground up with the PS3 in mind. But I guess it was so much better to transition board and use just like a kind of like a 9-button system, I guess. You know, I use like a mouse for toggling certain things as well, on and off hotkeying. This game has you can basically hotkey whatever you want. Well, do macros, you can macro a whole bunch of stuff in the in-game features. So there are a lot of in-game. It's really like you're doing athletics of something and trying to use the PlayStation controller, because to do any of the actions, like all the actions down the bottom here on the screen, this isn't even. This is only a handful of the stuff. You have to press the left bumper, right bumper, left trigger, right trigger. That toggles different menus. You press that, and then you either press up, down, left, right, or triangle, circle, square, or X. So you're pretty much just looking at the controller and pressing, any of these buttons here in combination with base buttons to actually perform any of the actions. So it gives you a lot of buttons to choose from. So it means you could map like 8 different actions with 4 triggers and the 2 triggers and 2 bumpers. So but just remember, it has to be muscle memory, really, and that's all it's down to in the end. Knowing where everything is mapped is and putting everything everywhere. So I've done a few things to make it easy. So I just need limestone now, and Island vines. Look, Island vine, I've set it on very vague. I tried to use a Razer mouse. I'm using a Razer keyboard. But I tried using a Razer mouse, and the problem with that is that everything's software based. So if I was using the Razer mouse P, sure, I'd be able to use the extra buttons, but because everything Razer is software based, outside of basic keyboard functions, basic mouse function, plugging them into a PS4 or PS5, none of the extra buttons work. So you've got I'm using a SteelSeries for a mouse. So there are 2 buttons down the side. They work. Clicking in the wheel works. button. And the scroll also works for zooming in. Then normal left. But any other button don't work. So it would be nice to maybe look at a different, because even though Razer say that you have commands on board on the mouse, and it relies on having Synapse program to actually open, do anything with it. Where with the SteelSeries stuff, it actually on the mouse, and you don't need to worry about that. If anything you program on a computer will effectively PlayStation, because the mouse knows, not the computer. A little bit. Boring. So I've unlocked all of the key. Like we've got fish. Fish to collect. Game. Character. Done more fishing. There's a cave. Sharks really. Island stone, island rock. Yeah, it's good. You can map all of the. You can have achievements for old games, which is really fun. What kind of stuff are you playing on RetroArch then? Blind. Actually, blind. Up here. Another little area. Up again. Maybe? Go. crystals. Cool. Islands. Oh. Apparently that just gives you islands. Okay. Might as well be decoration. Okay. Apples. I think they were talking about apples before. Island vine. Okay, you can get island vines from that. That's good to know. Good, good. Makes things really simple. Times. They're gonna be down near where I'm. Because of yeah. Wonder if I can get around it. Or if it's something else. Or we're good for it. But at least I don't have rocks. Wasn't gonna do that anyway. So it looks like I can't get to the like notable location. Assuming like that's something to work toward, or if they've even added one, unless you just need to rank up all the way. Added notable, maybe they've already added that. So I need 4 more vines. Let's go explore this other area. Apple tree. bit more. Beach down there too. Oh, there's a big boy. Hello. Wonder what I have to do to capture that. So, I can tell pretty much the entirety of the island explored. To get a find, probably just circle back around came from. Here. Limestone. So that. He's awesome. Down. So, limestone. Good, good. Need 10 lime. True. Need more rocks. Very old day for him. That's okay. So, let's head back in. Follow the stream. Find the rocks. Yeah, I can. And in. Zach, have you seen the new Destiny 2 Lightfall trailer? Actually looks really good, given off the old 1980s vibe that a lot of things have kind of been building on these days. For sure. So here's our little rock. More than enough one. Extra stuff. And now we can head slightly back up the mountain. Get a few more of those apple trees. So on this side. Two more. I go back around here before I do this. Cool, so we have enough to build the basic size book. Here. Hail can now be so next thing, head back and our same. You have there beautiful, dangerous tools for cutting things, smashing them up. Give them here, nice. While you're at it, please go give me 500 seafarers cowries. They're not for me, mind you. Team, some mammoths want to be defeated, but work. But me, the thrill is painful. Alright, let's cut down the trees. Gonna so it will be sanctuary in name alone once it's gone. Okay, are the plot nice and ready? Now that I built the tools, I probably need a resource. And actually, landmark. Landmarks within your hideaway, landmarks all over the world. Practicing activity. Abilities. Cool. So, here's the next. I don't actually know where that plot will land, but let's just see what else I can build by looking at it. Anything? A workshop, huh? So... Okay, so... What a travesty to just look at it, a bunch of sediment in our very own home, like critical for you, but build a path. Maybe find a place and more buildings, but I need to right. Need to buy it, build more. Probably can't actually do anymore. Manage hideaway. Alright, so cropland, pasture, vacant plot, workshop. Processing. I'm gonna have to look into more. Like, do I need to build 2 workshops? Doesn't make sense, you just build 2. Another landmark plot. So... Let's overpass the... What kind of landmarks? Power maybe? Okay, exotic. Okay, and... Come on, fine. Cool. So... Island. Welcome. I'm pretty much, like, done with them. I can just craft them. Oh, I haven't put any minions out. Releasing minions. Select manage minions from the island keep. Any minion in possession makes really one hideaway. So that's fun. Maybe I should do it down on the beach, huh? I also need to take a good picture for a thumbnail. I need to get all the minions out. Take a picture of the minions. Beach. That sounds like fun. Let's go. Let's view the islands. Somebody else's island. So now that we're on the beach, let's have a look at our minions. So I think you can have like 40 out at once. We call all minions, select minions. Okay, so I've got 2 pages of minions. A lot of the minions are actually yokai stuff, right? So bring here. Going to it. Did it release? Yes, there it is. Where I was. Sun's going. Okay, let's release some more minions. Bye-bye. Okay. Why? I only have one of each. $17 minions out. 18. Been out here. All right, so here they are. They're wandering all over the place. Hey, see each other. Minion, dead. All hanging out at the beach. There's a way to like whip them up. Fortunately. But it's not in the middle of the day. Well, if you can. All right. Material allocation. Nothing's in production. Season. Actually gathering. Not near. We'll look in here. Doesn't give me any crafts, so I think I'll probably have to. They're starting to say things. Where? I could change the time though. Sucks. Okay. We'll fill. So. Got 4,000 arrows. Is actually anything worth buying? I want to do that. I want to buy some. Okay, so we have some clothing. started getting. Don't see them adding any outside. Really good for gatherings for Korean stuff, but that's okay. So I reckon that's probably it for today. So we decided to skip the MS checking. So that's all good. So then on. So a little bit of Animal Crossing, a little bit of Stardew Valley, you know. Island Resident side of the itself stuff, but outside of that, I don't want any kind of relationship. Cool. Alright, so saying that, I will leave it there for today, and next time I might jump into the MSQ and get some, probably try and I'll see what I can do for next week. Work on that a little bit, see if I. Thanks for checking out the stream, and I'll